So it is very good for me that I saw you in Patna with your lovely center that is britishlingua, which is currently running in Delhi itself. And at that way time I was not in such condition where I can use even a single word in English, because I belong to a rural area where there is not such facility which can be used by a person to boom his professional life and personal life too. But I'm very thankful to you, and especially your center and your guideline, which make me able to boom myself in my personal and professional life. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Marg. I think you are the student of British Lingua in way back to 1997, I think.
Yeah. So I joined British Lingua in 1997, and the date is 22nd of July 1997.
Oh, you remember the date? Okay, and when was your class concluded?
So I left the class in the mid of the session on 26th of December 1997.
Oh, I see.
1997. And and in the meantime, I was very honored to get to receive knowledge from you, sir.
Thank you. So what are you doing currently?
Currently I am practicing as a legal practitioner.
Oh, you are a legal practitioner. That's great. I must congratulate you.
Yes.
Fine. So where? In the High Court or Civil Court?
No, it is a District Administrations Court at Khambur, Bhagwa.
Okay. Bhagwa, I know it very well that you come from there. One of my friends is from Bhagwa. He is Dr. Kunj Bihari Tiwari. He is an orthopedician and he is working here in Delhi only.
Yeah, I know him, sir. I know him.
Oh, I see.
I know him.
Yeah.
And
so what do you practice there, criminal or civil?
I practice for criminal cases.
Okay.
I work over there, but sometimes I also work for the civil matters. So I also discuss the civil matters.
Okay.
And one thing I received from the center and you is that I could be able to place myself before the sessions court.
Okay, great.
In such foreign language that is English. And you know what is the matter behind each and every laws established in India or formed in India in the English.
Okay, so I remember when you were the students of intermediate.
Yeah, I was.
And you joined a very lenient thin boy.
Yes.
And I used to call Mr. Smarty.
Yes,
so you have a very delicate face.
Yeah, sir.
I remember that in Patna. Our institute was on the time near a popular nursing home.
Near popular nursing home, Ashok Rajpath.
Nearby
Ashok Rajpath.
I remember the day.
The day has.
Who are the other batchmates? Do you remember any of the batchmates on the time?
I remember 3 or 4.
Like
Babita.
What is he doing?
She is a law practitioner in.
Oh, she's also a legal practitioner
in Bangalore.
That's great. In Bangalore. That's great. And
the second one was Swati. She is also a law practitioner in Marg itself.
That's great. This means the British Lingua, many of the students are law practitioners.
Yes,
okay.
Sure, sir.
That's a very good thing to learn about that.
Not only that, sir, there was also some boy who joined army.
Okay.
And some of the social activities right now, and they are doing well in their field.
Okay, that's great. I'm very glad to hear all that.
They are doing great well in their field.
Anyway, and when did you do your law?
I did my law in 2004.
From where?
From Rohtas Vidhi Mahavidyalaya, that is Rohtas Law College in Sasaram,
okay,
Bihar itself. But I joined the college and started taking guidelines from the seniors. Okay. And most of the seniors used to guide me in English.
I see.
The person who also taking guideline from that very senior and he is not familiar with the English, they were facing much problem.
So now you are quite comfortable.
Yes.
Okay, so you can communicate, you can express yourself.
British Lingua has made me very comfortable.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that we add some value to them. Okay, this is for last 2 decades I have been doing. Okay, and now have a lot of trainers also working with us.
You know, sir, the thing is that a student moves to the center, but it is up to the director of that very center or teacher of that very center that in what way he guides the boy. if a student does not receive a beautiful guideline, just he cannot deserve anything else to get.
I understand the thing. Of course, guidance matters a lot in our life. So this is what I've been trying to do, that I should guide the students, to lead them to the right path. Okay, they themselves do it, but we become catalysts in their life. Okay, this is what we do that. Okay, that's fine. So glad to hear from all that. So you are living a very balanced life,
Yes.
and you are a professional law. So you are quite happy with that.
Yes.
Okay, fine. This is what good. Okay, I see. But one thing Mr. Anurag, that many of the lawyers fail to communicate in English, and therefore when they come to a high court in Delhi or Supreme Court Delhi, they lose their cases.
Yeah.
There was a report on it in the Hindustan Times some time ago. Okay, what do you feel about your colleagues? What about your fraternity persons, those who are lawyers in Bhavua? Are all the advocates very competent in English communication?
No, sir, because they do not move to the very good college, and they do not move to the person who can guide them to study that very mature in English. That's why. And if they move to receive such type of
it means when they cannot communicate in English, so their practice must be poor in that way.
Sure.
Those lawyers who are good at English do better practice.
Sure, sir.
Their earning must be good. Okay,
Very.
it's fine. So this means the report is true.
Yes,
that when they come to Delhi High Court or Supreme Court of India, they fail to communicate. A result is that, okay, in English, since the court's language in India is English. Okay, more particularly in Supreme Court, in High Court. However, some of the High Courts have the options. They have given the option that you can, of course, plead the things in other language also, but then it is not in practice.
No, sir. How so far? If the laws in English, just you have to interpret it that way.
Have you got some books in Hindi?
So it is very just toughest job to study in Hindi.
Oh,
yeah.
So it is tougher to read something in Hindi when it comes to reading law.
Yeah, yes, sir. It is very comfortable to study the law in English.
I see. It means one is required to have a sound knowledge of English.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
He needs to require.
Good.
He needs to require sound knowledge in English. And unless and until you don't have knowledge, unless and until you have knowledge of English, just you can't.
Fine.
You can't move.
So it's very nice to see you after a long time. Okay.
Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure to be with you.
It's after a decade. Okay.
It's my pleasure to be with the British Lingua.
Thank you, Mr. Marg.